You and I, we're not so different. We both like action figures, etc. We both know about all the major toy companies from the 1990s and early 2000s. The major players like Hasbro, Mattel, Bandai, they're all still there today. But what about the companies that aren't? What happened to them? Today we take a look at the defunct company ToySite. Their attempt to make wicked awesome Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, and Men in Black figures, and what happened. ToySite was a subsidiary of a larger company, Bensussen Deutch Associates Inc. Bensussen Deutch Associates, let's just call them BD&A for short, was granted the license to make Nintendo-related action figures and toys in 1997. They got their start making beanbag plushes, and by 1998 they would produce their first line of action figures of Legend of Zelda's soon-to-be mega-hit, Ocarina of Time. In retrospect, these figures seem to be more promotional than collectible, and weren't produced in high numbers. The toys made included individual figures of Link and Ganon, a bendable keychain of Link, and a 3-pack of Princess Zelda, Link, and Ganon. This would be the only action figure series released under the BD&A name before switching to ToySite, likely because it's more marketable on toy packaging than Bensussen Deutch Associates. No offense. The newly named ToySite first appeared on the scene at Toy Fair in 1999. The company showed products from hot licenses, Legend of Zelda, Mario's World, Rocky and Bullwinkle, and mock-up sketches for the animated Men in Black and Donkey Kong lines. The Rocky and Bullwinkle assortment would not get mentioned after Toy Fair, but Just Toys did make Rocky and Bullwinkle figures a year later in 2000. To work on the Zelda line, ToySite hired former G.I. Joe designer Kurt Groen, who was in charge of revitalizing the G.I. Joe line in the 1990s. The Zelda line was to have an impressive 6-figure assortment based on Ocarina of Time, including Mature Link, Zelda, Sheik, Darunia, Ganon, and Stalfos. A set of figures that contain hidden candy were revealed, called Mario's Action Stash. No information was given to toy journalists as to why this line of candy-containing figures was canceled, a trend you will see, but it was likely dropped in favor of an actual figure assortment. Months after Toy Fair, Donkey Kong Series 1 figures began appearing on shelves November of 1999. These figures, based on their Donkey Kong Country franchise appearances, did a great job on character likeness. Series 1 included Chest Slammin' Donkey Kong, Cranky Kong, High Swingin' Donkey Kong, Surfin' Funky Kong, Banana Flingin' Diddy Kong, and Chest Slammin' Donkey Kong with Kiddy Kong. After a year had passed with no information on the Zelda or Mario figure assortments, ToySite made another appearance at Toy Fair 2000. This time they would be promoting the animated Men in Black and Mario World figures, both of which were on hand instead of mock-up sample images. Men in Black figures included a basic and deluxe figure assortment. Legend of Zelda figures made an appearance as well, with updated figure packaging. Mature Link was replaced by Young Link. Mario's World figures were shown, thankfully this time with an action feature instead of candy. Included were Mario, Luigi, Wario, Yoshi, Bowser, and Fox McCloud. Deluxe figures of Banjo and Kazooie and Metal Mario were also on the release schedule for early 2001. With the success of Series 1, Donkey Kong Series 2 was scheduled and shown at Toy Fair. Included would have been the first-time figures for Lanky Kong, Chunky Kong, Tiny Kong, and Kremlin Critter. A deluxe Donkey Kong with minecart was also planned. Despite all these wonderful plans, despite drumming up interest in collecting magazines like Action Figure Digest, Toy Fair, and Lee's Toy Review, nothing came to fruition. You know what did get made? Those candy dispensers. No, not the Nintendo ones I mentioned earlier. Shrek. That's right. To little publication or announcements, a Shrek candy dispensing figure assortment was made. The Men in Black line? Cancelled. The Legend of Zelda line, showing figures of characters that have still yet to be made in 2020. Cancelled. Mario's World. Cancelled. Donkey Kong Series 2. Cancelled. But hey, at least we got Shrek. Ugh. Interestingly, Toy Biz would pick up the licenses for some Nintendo properties, subsequently releasing figures of Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Mario, Luigi, Link, and others. ToySite had no booth presence at Toy Fair 2001 or any other major toy show after 2000. I scoured and dug deep into vintage toy magazines trying to find out the truth for all of you. The inside scoop about what really happened with ToySite's line of figures isn't one that's been made public. Though a good chunk, the best frickin' chunk, of their action figures never saw the light of a Toys R Us, ToySite switched gears in 2001 and began producing bobbleheads, this time of WWF, Marvel, as well as popular holiday characters including the Grinch. And finally, something Nintendo. Metroid Samus, and these Mario characters were made as bobbleheads. In 2004, ToySite delved into a new collectible market, M&Ms. It was short-lived. Imagine that. I mean, at least they're pretty cool. Today, the Nintendo license belongs to Jack Specific, who has gone on to make many A-list names in the Nintendo universe. Hey, that wraps us up and puts a bow on ToySite. Thanks for watching. You can grab a deal from us on eBay or in Indianapolis. And find us at figurecollections.com for the best dang database including everything ToySite.